the center in the second half, but with the win hot, they were two of the best teams in the end. Here's Booker, catch and shoot. Career high in minutes played and
faster than they have been.
Richards powers it up. Here's Puck. In transition.
Some ability to space things out.
Durant, he'll try. Tied, season high, 9 rebounds. Big win for the Warriors.
One of the best honesty lead at it.
Kevin Durant's 10th. Brooklyn now in his second year with the Sun.
And more. I just
the answer, right?
The Warriors play well, so good to see him get going.
2016 playoffs.
Lost that year to Cleveland in Game 7. It's just, we lost. Didn't take him long to say sure. The thing sometimes is you realize, but he an authenticity about them. He's always been great at it. It makes it a lot of sense.
Taken a shot yet in the game. Suns have won out of the play-in and climb the standings. Trying to find a driving lane, instead pulls up. Payton underneath.
Teams are scuffling a bit, but that they're
shot yet in the game. Pull-up jumper. It on the floor, spinning and finish.
This was starting, playing big minutes.
Meanwhile, the foul up a lot in trade. 28-20. Lakers one game.
Interesting what Steve Kerr said. Looked like pregame. At this point, really not. And you hear all the Phoenix stuff too, Dave. In recent memory,
Durant in transition gets to the rim. Took just one shot. Booker from 8-1, and that's when Durant got hurt, but still able to win of the season due to injury.
Mike Budenholzer's teams. He lets get up a lot of threes, especially with the roster threat. And that's what the
Schroeder left wide open late. Can assist an outstanding defense when they outscoring Phoenix 11-3. Pajemski ahead to Schroeder. That was going to be a big addition in the offseason.
Durant said we were just talking a little
on Durant and Schroeder. So that's Schroeder again wide open. Phoenix here in the final seconds of the first quarter. Beal spinning. Well, George Nick is absolutely 17 in the post wide open. Curry made that happen first quarter. Pull-up jumper from Book by Golden State through Portland.
It gives you the offense, but the Suns are going to keep it. It's going to have to get a little bit better, get in front of those guys. That question changes my answer because it's really Oklahoma City as its finals against.
Booker pulls up, points away from passing Walter to shoe, but Beal left alone.
Bringing Iguodala with them, Draymond, care of a lot of the other things, but I really think what made it uniquely three guys did.
One of those players is his number 9 is going to be retired. Left under the basket. Here's Allen for
so rare. I remember have one. Can't basically unmove out, and in the leverage he had it, but I think mentioned so frequently now.
Early stages in Washington.
It's the right call.
Number 995 for Curry.
Curry will find a rhythm. It
was a great pass there.
The ball. Everybody's watching. Some of it is just watch the games and see the tension on him, and that's why Wiggins here.
First Warrior in double figures. Booker, Anderson, pull-up jumper in the paint. Booker spotting, healed on the three-pointer. Play in the first half. Tyus Jones
disappearing in 2 minutes.
For 3. Wiggins finds Anderson.
They just can't allow that dribble pen.
Booker in the paint.
On the defensive side, they're going to have to.
The coaches pick the reserves. Their backups are Harden and Anthony Edwards. 11-point lead for Phoenix. Inside 4. Allen, he'll try it.
Really swing a game for this team, but he's better.
Wiggins, step back long. He's made 3. 9 points on ESPN. First of 2 meetings.
They're pretty aware of where that line and out of mistake by him.
2 points, 1 of
serious.
Beal got it away in history. Durant on deep.
Interesting. Right now, the 12-point.
Tyus Jones. Steph coming again. He'll try it. But he healed the hot hand. Beal with the hustle. Now Durant. And 1 of 2 at the line. 30,000 career points will be Oklahoma City with a healthy lead. 6 game for a lot of movement. Top 11-point lead for Phoenix. Final minute. Now attacks again.
They're well aware of that. I'm sure that
this year they've had 20 or more assists and a half. Not last game after making a step back long 2 around.
Gets Curry started.
Last game 6. Rick Curry another mid-range shot.
2 to 3-pointers.
Pull up 3. Trying to defend Curry who drives. Here's 3. Splits the double. Gets in the paint. But he has not been a year ago, riddled with suspension. Durant.
Here's want to be doing. Ryan Dunn.
Huge for the Warriors.
Trying to find his rhythm.
And the tip wouldn't go the second.
In them.
Booker gets deep. And Wiggins fouled. Count. He's got 14 points at the line. Just the fifth. Both teams trying to avoid the play in turn. Booker driving the middle of the lane. Curry. And an offensive foul called himself to some fans in the front row.
Yeah,
Booker takes the three.
It's just, you never can let up. Smart players, great pass there.
Rebounds. Wiggins up top. But a turnover there. Pajemski gets the... Durant. Pajemski will pull up for three. Got a mismatch down low. Wiggins got some airspace. Trailer three from Beal. One of 5 Suns in double figures already. Looney comes away with a loose ball.
Plays a lot at the 5, putting post shooter with him, and that'll be something the Warriors look. Schroeder playing aggressive defense. This is
Tuesday didn't play against the Jazz. Has been for the 2 spot in the East. Boston. Schroeder for 3. Phoenix. Monty Williams helped. Moody driving, missed the layup, but
it's just been hard. They've tried. I think he's done a good job for them. They're a much better defensive team when he's on the.
Gary Payton.
So I approve just talking junk, Dave.
Okay.
With all the fans after play.
We was there what?
Was there a moment that you
than almost any of our players? And I just my favorite part of just the person, because
here's Durant, corner 3. Pajemski looking at Aston's 90 seconds to play in the third. O'Neal, nice pass to Plump. Oh, Schroeder comes. Moody off. Second high, 9 points per game.
Career trade anything here for the Suns.
Timer at 1. Durant lets it fly. 16 points, 4 threes career.
The quarter, they've paid an enormous amount of attention.
And play for each other. That's the most important thing.
But
here's Curry for 3.
Little plays, those little
Booker or no Durant rather. Booker. Historically bad year a year ago. Allen fouled on the drive.
And you can overcome, but now when you're just worried.
Nice pass by Allen. He sees it well.
It shows, it's a lot of times it's
voted in or chosen by Beal. Driving, stops in the lane, goes the first 3 quarters.
Still there. 14 is not a
touch pass. Tyus Jones. Schroeder picks up his 4th foul. Second team. Moody. Fast break. Or in the 4th rather.
Clogged up, as they say, but that far away, and they actually aren't. They're 4-5 there for us. We make one more move.
Trying to make a move when Bud goes 2 for 2, but a 3rd chance.
Watching this team, you like it when Wiggins.
Well, there are several players in this game that may.
And what if your boss said maybe for 95% of players at the trade, but most of the players with you for a while, they have roots, they have friends, they can. Sometimes those things.
Challenge of trying to find the.
So there's no secret there. It's up at 3. This is up the ball here. Points, 15 rebounds. But you got a good overall performance. There's Beal of the Phoenix Suns. That's been the issue, but Budenholzer's going to control where they go, and they can sleep and get told he got traded
on the floor. Game driving. And Suns will go to 25 and 20. Old State will drop to 24 and 20 feet.
Overweight. And you want to get a sense of how it does affect. You kind of do ratchet it up. Shown, no secret. He's a big reason. It's not like he woke up and. So unless the ability to opt into $52 million, good player. You have to have the right equal. Certain teams can do it. Certain teams can't.
And we've seen what he does in the playoffs. It's a finals in a 4-year span.
Because of how good Jimmy is.
31 for Booker to go with held to 14. And in a game since December.
There. But they play good defense. In shooting it now 4-7. At home has been a good team.
With a winning record. In the ESPN app. Reports on
24 and 13 when Kevin Durant plays that
firepower that we usually see from him in the
game, and going to get the victory.
Back to 500, 24 and couldn't pull it off. There's Draymond Green and Kevin hoping to come back here in the next few days. In the second half, Kevon Looney was
they're well aware of that. I'm sure that
assists in that first half, 8th time this year. They've had 20 or more assists in a half. He did not last game after making his Curry against Dunn, trying to shake the rookie. Step back long 2, around.
Ryan Dunn, but watch out now. Is that the shot that gets Curry started?
Last game from Patrick Ewing at number 26. Rip and Booker, no turnovers for Book. Curry, another mid-range shot.
That's now looking at rhythm. He's going to extend those long twos to three-pointers.
Pull-up three. Now trying to defend Curry, who drives and post for a push. Here's Hunters. Curry splits the double, gets in the paint. Rebounding, toughness, defense, assists. But he has not been available after a season a year ago riddled with suspension. Gets back though. Durant
just couldn't finish there, and that's what the Warriors want to be doing. Ryan Dunn
should be back next week, Dave.
And that's huge for the Warriors.
He's lost a couple. He's trying to find his rhythm.
Since the first quarter, nice up and under Wiggins, and the tip wouldn't go the second.
Let's see if they have another one of those in them.
Booker gets deep, and that's fourth most in NBA history. Wiggins fouled. Count.
Been the guy the Warriors have gone to.
He's got 14 points. Wiggins 1 of 2 at the line, just the 5th. Francisco, important game for both teams, trying to avoid the play and turn. And the shot clock down to 4. Booker driving the middle of the lane.
Close these lanes.
Curry, Pajemski spinning into the paint. And an offensive foul called here. And now he's explaining himself to some fans in the front row.
Yeah,
Booker takes the 3.
To get any of the spacing Curry's used to, and it's just, you never can let up. Great assist to turnover ratio, very smart players. Great pass there.
Richards with 12 points, 9 rebounds. Wiggins up top on both ends of the floor. But a turnover there. Pajemski gets
the Warriors are struggling to get anything going offensively.
Durant. Pajemski will pull up for 3.
On Steph Curry thus far in this game.
Got a mismatch down low.
Richards.
Wiggins got some airspace. Skip to Allen. Trailer 3 from Beal. Beal with 12 points, one of 5 Suns in double figures already. With a good defensive play, gets the block. Looney comes away with a loose ball.
Back, maybe they say Monday. He plays a lot at the 5. Quentin pose him with post, just to have that shooter with him, and that'll be something the Warriors look. We're in the bonus now. Going to go to the line. Schroeder playing aggressive defense. This is
sit out the first of a back-to-back Tuesday. Didn't play against the Jazz. Has been Knicks. Just a game back of Boston for the 2 spot in the East. Boston 21-point lead for Phoenix. Schroeder for 3. The 3rd head coach in 3 years though in Phoenix. Monty Williams helped. Moody driving, missed the layup, but
somebody in Richards. But thus far, it's just been hard. They've tried Nurkic. Is that helping them? I think he's done a good job for them. Numbers say when Durant's playing, they're a much better defensive team when he's on the
Warriors. George, were you able to get anything out of Gary Payton?
So so that is the official statement from Gary Payton. Just talking junk, Dave.
Okay.
In this building yet, but obviously very familiar with all the fans after playing
around and played with, but. I could ask him what he was talking about. Was there a moment that you probably talked to him more in 3 years than almost any of our players, guys? And I just getting to know him. That was my favorite part of just the person, because know him just as a guy was great.
Here's Durant, corner 3.
When he's on your team.
Pajemski looking to amp. Trying to stay within striking distance. 90 seconds to play in the 3rd.
12 potentially, something in that range.
O'Neal, nice pass to Clark. Has it ripped away by Beal. Oh, Schroeder comes. Moody off.
That's anybody's game still.
Second year 4 out of Arkansas, career high, 9 points per game. Career.
We'll see if he can orchestrate anything here for the Suns.
Neal. Beal, timer at 1. Durant lets it fly.
And he knocks it in easy.
16 points, 4 threes. That's the longest stretch of his career.
Steph obviously got loose in that 4th quarter. They've paid an enormous amount of attention.
The right plays and play for each other. That's the most important thing.
But it's what it is. But
here's Curry for 3.
Times it can be those little plays, those little
for Phoenix. No Booker or no Durant, rather. Booker has to go with 25 points. 4th quarter team. It was a historically bad year a year ago. Allen fouled on the drive.
Game these days. That's something you can overcome. But now when you're just worried.
Nice pass by Allen. The pass that leads to the assist, so he sees it well.
It's a big thing. It just shows, you know, it's a lot of times it's
four-time All-Star, but not voted in or chosen by. He is 22. Beal driving, stops in the lane, goes less than 3 minutes. He had 6 the first 3 quarters.
Close. So this is still there. 14 is not a.
Booker blows past Curry. Touch pass. Tyus Jones. Booker. Schroeder picks up his 4th foul. Second team by Jones. Hit the side of the backboard. Moody. Fast breaks in the penalty early in the 3rd. Or in the 4th rather. My team.
No, it's clogged up, as they say. But Dave, that feel like they're not that far away, and they actually aren't. They're 4 or 5. You say, wow, I mean, this is sitting there for us. Should we make one more move?
What's the biggest challenge of trying to make a move? When it's touched it last, Phoenix ball. Bud goes 2 for 2. It's downhill. A 3rd chance.
The fact that you always, when you're watching this team, you like it when Wiggins.
Well, you, Bob, in your experience, the players, because there are several players in this game that may.
You're going to trade me out of my job? You're going to fire me? And what if your boss said, maybe you're prepared for the answer? Because the answer for 95% of players at the trade, guys like Curry, he's not getting traded, but most of the players, they've been in their community for a while. They have roots. They have friends. For the players is to play the best and hardest they can. Sometimes those things.
And you were talking about that as well, about the challenge of trying to find the.
Right, about trying to make a deal. So there's no secret there. As Curry puts up a 3. This is a mature team on both these sides of the ball here. Got his center. Richards, by the way, 14 points, 15 rebounds. Killed 18 points. So he got a good overall performance. There's Beal defense, though, of the Phoenix Suns. That's been the issue, but it's an effort. And he's going to sub in Budenholzer's going to James, because they control where they go. And they can sleep. But he knows he's not going to wake up and get told he got traded.
So Iguodala, a rookie from Marquette, on the floor for the Warriors. Here's Post, who started the game driving. And emptied for Phoenix. The Suns will go to 25-20 now in the West, as Golden State will drop to 24-20.
It's human nature to overweight your team, whatever that team is. And you want to get a sense of how, you know, you win 3 in a row, however many in a row. It does affect having a couple rough games before. You kind of do ratchet it up.
Another team.
Well, he's shown, no secret, he's not. That's the big reason. It's not like he woke up and, oh, I'm going to find a way to get out of here. So unless rent him, because he controls the ability to opt into $52 million. He is a competitive player. He's a very good player. You have to have the right equal here. So you have to be able to absorb that. Certain teams can do it. Certain teams can't. And for a reason, because he's a talented basketball player.
And we've seen what he does in the playoffs. It's led Miami to 2 NBA finals in a 4-year span.
The Heat and expressed interest because of how good Jimmy is.
31 for Booker to go with a Steph Curry. Held to 14. And in this game, that's the most they've had in a game since December.
I believe teams there. But that offense, they play good defense. And you can see the confidence he has in shooting it now 4 of 7. It's the issue, right? This is, and the Warriors at home have been a good team.
But they're 6th against a team with a winning record. Next, right here on ESPN and the ESPN app, reports on
9 when he did. So now they're going to go to 24-13 when Kevin Durant plays that.
They didn't need the firepower that we usually see from him. And
almost wire to wire. They took control of this game.
And in this game, that's the most they've had in a game since December.
I believe teams there. But that offense, they play good defense. And you can see the confidence he has in shooting it now 4 of 7. It's the issue, right? This is, and the Warriors at home have been a good team.
But they're 6th against a team with a winning record. Next, right here on ESPN and the ESPN app, reports on
9 when he did. So now they're going to go to 24-13 when Kevin Durant plays that.
They didn't need the firepower that we usually see from him. And
almost wire to wire. They took control of this game. going to get the victory.
5-22. Golden State back to 500. 24-win streak for the first time since November, but they couldn't pull it off. There's Draymond Green and Kevin, as George Sedano reported earlier, hoping to come back here in the next few days.